Good morning. I hope you guys are all having a great morning, whoever is awake. It is almost 7 o'clock and I've been up since 5:05 because I have to get my 5:30 workout in, just because I've been doing that for 3 weeks and I feel amazing. So yesterday I posted and I asked people if they wanted to learn about these little strips, and I meant to do a video yesterday, but if you're a mom, you just know how sometimes you just lose track of your day, and I just didn't get the opportunity to do it. So I'm doing this video right after my workout. I don't look very good, but I really just wanted to talk about these strips. So we're going to talk about some pee and we're going to talk about your goals. And so these strips, these ketone strips, first of all, you can get them at any pharmacy. A lot of people are like, awesome, I'm going to start keto. I'm going to drink Keto-OS. Where do I get these strips? So we're going to talk about these for a little bit, because a lot of people let this little strip determine if they're in ketosis, how they're feeling. They're not listening to their bodies. They're literally going by this color. And so yesterday I posted a picture, and that was my picture. That was my picture, and it showed that I had very traces of ketones in my blood, or my pee, I'm sorry. And so I wanted to just come on here, and this isn't going to be an elaborate video about these pee strips because there's nothing elaborate about these things. These are sometimes just to give you a peace of mind. They are not accurate. So a lot of people just determine everything by this strip. When you pee on these things, my husband likes to say this. I have to see if I can get it right because he says it's so funny. But he says, a lot of people think that they can pee on these, figure out how much ketones are in it, but a lot of people just piss off the strip. And I think it's funny. But it's the, what? Oh, piss off the sensor. I'm not saying that to be like a naughty word. I'm saying that for real. Because here's the deal. These things, your stream of pee may be too powerful. You can pee this little thing off. You're actually supposed to pee in a cup and dip it in there. And these little strips may give you peace of mind about showing you how much ketones are in your pee. But guess what? It's not always going to work. The longer you're eating low carb, high fat, the longer that you are eating keto, the longer you're taking this, it's not going to turn color at all. And so a lot of people will freak out because they say, it's not working. Well, guess what? If you really truly want to track your ketones, you have to get a blood meter. We have one. We tracked our ketones for a long, long time, but I found that really it's on how you feel. If you simply focus on what you're eating, how your body's feeling, and stop focusing on this silly little thing, you'll be just fine. So I scrolled through the comments yesterday of all the people that wanted to hear about these strips. And a few of you did say, it's all in how you feel. It's all in how you feel. You can tell if you're in ketosis. Nutritionally, if you're doing it all food-based, some people will say they've got a weird taste in their mouth. It takes a while to get your body fat adapted if you're doing it all food-based, if you're not taking this product. But you should have more energy. You should have more clarity of mind. You should have more focus. You're going to feel better. You're not going to have that nasty lull. You're not going to have that carbohydrate crash. You're just going to feel better. And so that's what we focus on. So sometimes people use these. I always say, hey, great, try them. It'll give you a peace of mind. These are not accurate. You have to use a blood meter. The blood meters are kind of expensive. We did it for a long time, and finally I was just like, there's no reason for me to test my blood. It's fun to see that it's at a 0.9 or a 1.2 or a 2. That's awesome to see where your millimolar is, just because it's just fun, but the strips are expensive. And so I just really wanted to encourage people that don't just go by this. If you really want to know if you're in ketosis or you're feeling, let's either get a blood meter or let's focus on how your body's feeling. Now, pee is very important because a lot of people don't drink enough water. So if you really want to do something with your pee, look in the toilet when you're done peeing, and if your pee is really bright yellow, like the color of this cup, you need some more water. So people aren't drinking enough water. So if your pee is more clear, you're drinking enough water. I just think you can tell a lot by your pee, but it doesn't have to be about this. So if you want to judge your pee on anything, just figure out if you're drinking enough water. So that's all I wanted to come on here and talk about that. I really wanted to talk about goals as well. Good morning, everybody. I hope you guys are having a great day. And so if people have questions, I can go back on and talk to you about. Oh, hi, Jen. How are you? Oh, for some reason, I can't scroll up and down. I don't know why it's not working. But, okay, so we're going to talk about goals real quick. For the last 3 weeks, I think it's been 3 weeks, I've been getting up every morning at 5:05 or 5:15 and going to the gym at 5:30. My entire life, I have told myself that I'm not a morning person. I can't do it. And in my head, I already was defeated. I would count how many hours of sleep I was getting. I would go, oh, I just can't do it. And then every morning I would wake up when my kids woke up and I would be so frustrated because I felt like I was behind. You want to know what clicked? Is I have no idea why in the world these last 3 weeks. I'll tell you why it's been different. My sister drugged me out of bed 3 weeks ago at 4:30 in the morning, and she said, you have to come work out with me. And the only reason I did it is I got up in the morning because I was going to prove her wrong. I said, I can totally do this. I will never do it again. So I got up, worked out with her, and something shifted in my mind. It went from being all about me, from me counting how many hours of sleep I was going to get, from me feeling about, I'm going to be lacking sleep, I'm not going to feel good, to all of a sudden going, holy cow, first of all, I feel amazing. Second of all, I'm a way better mom. I'm more focused. I've got all this stuff done. I have me time. And so obviously 2017 is coming up. Everybody sets resolutions. The biggest thing I found is you need to have accountability. So I can get up in the morning, but if I was trying to work out in the basement by myself, I would probably not last very long. I'm going to the gym. My sister's my trainer. There's ladies there. And I think to myself, first of all, I need to get up. I feel better doing it. If I go back to bed, I'm going to be mad, but I've got somebody waiting for me. And so the biggest thing is to find a community of people. It could be this page. We could start something to where everybody every morning has to say, if your goal is to get up and work out, maybe every morning I'll post something and say, okay, who did your workout? And I just want you to say, I did it, I'm here, I'm done, I did it. You just need somebody to hold you accountable. So what are your resolutions? What are your goals for this year?
How many days does it take to develop a habit?
My husband's talking to me. How many days does it take to develop a habit? I think it's 21 days, right?
So what happens if you put together like a 21-day program?
Ooh, my husband
You should
said.
call that down below 21.
Okay. If you think that it would be, well, first of all, whose resolutions are, obviously I think a lot of people on this page are to eat healthier, but to go to the gym or to work out. So maybe we'll start something called like the 21-day resolution, and I'll put something together, and every single day you would have to comment below if you did it. So I'd have to know if you want to be in charge of it, if you want to be a part of it, if you want to be held accountable. If you want me to hold you accountable, I'll call you out and say, what are you doing? Where are you at? Why are you not doing this? Because if you've got accountability and you can do it for the 21 days, I've done it for 21 days almost. It's been 3 weeks.
That's true.
I feel great. And so my sister is like, Stephanie, I'm so proud of you. You've come. And I was like, I'm a lifer. I'm going to get up every morning. And you want to know something? Last night I was up late because I went out with some ladies. And this morning I could feel it, but I still got up because I know how much better I feel. So let's talk about what are your goals. If you want to be a part of the 21-day challenge, I'm going to help hold you accountable for those 21 days to get you into a mode of sticking with it, because a majority of people start something January 1st and within 10 days they're done. And so it's just so frustrating because it's a great time to start something new. You just have to figure out how to keep with it. Okay, lastly, we talked about pee. Again, your ketone strips aren't accurate. You need a blood meter. We talked about goals. I want to talk about one more thing. I want to talk to all of the people who say, and I get this all the time, multiple times a day, I did keto a long time ago. Last year I lost 50 pounds. I felt so amazing. Oh my goodness, I've never felt better. And then something happened. Summertime hit. It was a vacation. It was Christmas. It was Thanksgiving. I fell off the bandwagon and I gained all of my weight back and then some. I get this all the time. And so we're just going to tie this right into our 2017 goals. What are your fitness goals, but what are your food goals? Because you need to be held accountable for that as well. So getting the food out of your house, figuring out what you want to eat. But here's the deal. If you feel good, you have to figure out in your mind how to remind yourself how to stick to that. A lot of people have done so good on low carb, high fat. You know how good you feel, and then you slip up. The thing that's helped me, so a lot of people like strict keto. A lot of people have done the strict keto diet, following this really strict fat, carbs, protein percentages. A lot of people do great, but it is really strict, and a lot of people can't follow that for a long time. That's why I help people make it a lifestyle choice. So I do use Keto-OS. I use this because on those days that you slip up, or on those days that you grab something bad, or a lady that just said, hey, I binged, I did so good for 3 months and I had a terrible last night. I said, don't beat yourself up. She's trying the 5-day experience. She's going to try the product, realize how much this helps you get back on track, and then you keep moving forward. If you're going to beat yourself up, So many people do great, and then all of a sudden the weekend comes, they give in to a party, and then then this is what goes through their head. I already wrecked it those 3 days. They go to work, a donut's put in front of them, and they're like, well, I did it all weekend. Maybe I'll start tomorrow. And then the next day they get up, somebody brings cookies. Well, I'll start tomorrow. It's a vicious cycle. So what's going to help you with that is, I'm not going to lie, this product is phenomenal. It puts ketones straight into your bloodstream, helps you stay focused, helps you with your energy, helps you with your clarity. And then when you do fall off, you don't beat yourself up. You go, shoot, I messed up. Okay, was that donut worth it? Tasted really good for those 5 seconds, and now I feel like garbage. So remember that. Then you can take the product, feel better, and get back on track. So I really want to help you reach your goals, your 2017 goals. I'm going to figure out how to set up something to where people can be held accountable on this page. We're going to work on it, and we'll hopefully launch it after Christmas, whatever that looks like. So be watching for that. It'll honestly probably just be you saying, yes, I want in, and then you'll be posting below. So if you want something like that, post below and say, yes, I want to be a part of the 21-day challenge. Put 21 down below, and I'll put something together for you. So really that's all I have is don't be one of those people this year that do phenomenal, feel amazing, and then all of a sudden give up on a weekend and then just lose it by March. Because it's all about feeling better. It's not just about seeing the weight loss, which is great, but we want to feel better from the inside out. And then when you feel better, you make better steps into going to the gym, and it's just a great cycle. So let me know how else I can help. Oh, good. There's so many people that want to join. I'm super excited. Now I just have to figure out how to track it. It's going to be great. My husband's really good with details, and so he'll help me put it together. I just like to talk. So 21 down below if you want to be a part of that. If you're interested at all in the 5-day experience, which I send out 5 samples. I send them out every single day because there's tons of people that want to try the product. You can try all the flavors without coming to a month of just one. Or if you just want more information about the product, let me know. And again, let's work on our P. You want to focus on your P by making it clear, not yellow, and knowing that these ketone strips are not accurate, but sometimes it'll give you a peace of mind. If you're lucky, they'll turn dark. And one more thing about these strips is think about this. When you take vitamins, just a multivitamin, your pee in the toilet turns bright yellow. Why? Because your body's dumping a whole bunch of that stuff out that your body's not going to use. The longer that you're eating low carb, high fat, the longer that you're eating keto or even taking this product, your body gets so used to so good at using the ketones that you don't want to pee. You don't want to pee on this color. You don't want your body to excrete all of it. And so excrete, I think that's the word. So anyways, I'm super excited to help all of you guys out. I hope you have a great day. I hope that was helpful. If you have any other questions, let me know. Go get your workout in. Make some good choices. There's only a couple more days before Christmas is over. I love Christmas, but I also feel like a lot of people use that as an excuse. So whatever your excuse is, if you're going to go binge on eating on Christmas Day, it's time to get focused. I hope you have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.